Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are doing well. I have the Wrong I Can and I Will disc-bound planner. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is new for 2022. It is an undated planner. Now, I do have a detailed flip through of the planner, and that is going to be listed down below in my description for this video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I've set it up and how I'm using it, and just give you some ideas of how you can set it up for yourself. And I do have to say that I am so incredibly in love with this planner. I just want to say that right up front. And the reason why I'm saying that up front is because this planner kind of took me by surprise. I already had my planners picked out for 2022. I bought 18-month planners in July. They were working wonderfully for me, super happy with them, and I had no intention of buying a new planner for 2022. But a couple of things happened. First off, I was fortunate. I was so lucky to be chosen by RONGRONG to be an ambassador for her. So I was an ambassador for her for the last part of 2021, and my ambassadorship, yeah, I guess that's the right way to say that. That one ended on January 1st. And so while I wasn't her ambassador, she released this planner, and I was able to get it at a discounted price because that's what she offered for us at the time. And of course I had to get it. I'm like, RONGRONG came out with a disc-bound planner. Come on, that's my jam. I love discs, totally my planning style. That's what I absolutely love. So, and of course I absolutely love her illustrations. I love her. She's awesome. If you don't follow her, you really need to. She's amazing. She's just a beautiful artist, and she's just a beautiful person. So be sure to be following her on Instagram as well. She pops up there very frequently in her stories, and I'll link that down below so that way you can just get to her and make sure that you follow her. But like I was saying, I did not plan on getting a planner because I was already set. But of course she released this, and I was ambassador, and of course I was going to get it. So I got it. But even when I purchased it, I was still not really sure how I was going to use it because I already had everything set for myself for 2022. But as you know, if you have been in this community for a while, that, things pop up and then you change things around, right? So I did include this in my 2022 planner lineup video, which I will link that one down below as well. So if you want to see that. And at the time, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. My intention was to use it as a wellness planner. But honestly, my history with using wellness planners it's just bad. It's horrible. I have I don't know what it is. I've tried and it just hasn't worked out for me. So I was skeptical about using this as a wellness planner because I wanted to use the planner. It's gorgeous. It's luxurious. It's just beautiful. I'm in love with it. And I wanted to make sure that I was using it. So this has really become kind of a catch-all planner. And it's strange for me to say that term because it's not really a term that I use, but I have to say that that's kind of where I'm at with this. All right, let me go ahead, open it up and show you how I've been using it, how it's set up, and just a few of the things that I have going. It's not completely set up, but I just wanted to kind of touch base with you, let you see where I'm at with it. Okay, let's get rid of some of this glare and open this up. And I did change this right away. So she does have a cover page here that says, this planner belongs to, but I never put my name on the cover page, and I just decided that I didn't want to have that. So I took that page out, and instead I added in this tab here with her illustrations on here, and this tab and the next one are from her collaboration that she had done with the Happy Planner, which is how I first discovered Wrong Wrong. So I thought that this was really pretty. I thought that the colors went really nice with the planner. So I put this one in here, and then this one I labeled today. So right up front, I have some daily sheets. So with the planner release, she did release some dailies, and they come in a few different colors. So let me just kind of show those to you. I'm going to open up here. So I just put a few of those up front. I'm really not like a daily planner. I don't use these sheets that frequently. I just decided to put a few up on the front, so then that way if I needed them, they were there. All right, on those busy days. And I have used one so far. It's really, really nice. Let's open this up further. So this next tab, I haven't labeled it yet, but look how pretty that is. Again, I picked these tabs because I thought that they went really well with the aesthetic of the planner. And I think I got these from like a notes. I have so many different tabs that I just like pull out. Yeah, it must be from a notes because this has got like a pattern on the back. All right, so what I have in here now, these inserts are not wrong. These are from Jane's Agenda and cloth and paper, actually. I just layered this up, and this says, grateful for all that is known to me and all that is yet to be shown to me. I actually just did this like right before filming this. I added, well, this one I had in here, but then I added this really pretty vellum from cloth and paper. I thought that that was really pretty. And this is also from cloth and paper, this little dashboard here. So I just like the way things look layered up. So I added that in there. And then these pages are from Jane's Agenda. And these are just like today I am grateful for. So I'm really not big with journaling. I'm trying to be better with it because I do appreciate when I do journal, looking back and seeing and reading and remembering and all of that. So I really do want to try to get better with journaling because I think it's just something really nice to be able to go back and look on and see like, oh yeah, I remember that, and you know, that type of thing. Because there's so many things that happen throughout a day, and it's really easy for those things to just kind of like get past you and you don't remember those things. And that's life. Like all of the little things that happen on a daily basis, that's life. You know, the big things, the big moments, all of those things you always remember, but it's those little things that I think are really important to really remember. So this is one way that I am going to try to do that. And then this is also like a great little gratitude. It's got different prompts. So again, this is from Jane's Agenda, and you're going to notice that these pages are a little bit smaller than the pages for the Wrong Wrong Planner. And that's because the specs for like these pages from Jane's Agenda, or if you use Happy Planner, those are all matched like these specs, but the Wrong Wrong Planner, hers is just a little bit bigger, just a tiny little bit. But I haven't noticed, the punches are the same, so I haven't noticed any problems or any difference or anything like that. And this doesn't bother me, but I mean, if you're picky like that, that might bother you. You know, everybody's got their certain like things that, you know, that they can deal with, or they're just deal breakers. So just wanted to point that out. So a couple of other inserts that I have in here, these are from Jane's Agenda, is this one right here. You owe it to yourself to do the things that make you happy. And these were all in like a subscription box. I do get the Jane's Agenda subscription boxes. So if you want to see like all of the goodies that come into those boxes, I do have a playlist specifically for Jane's Agenda, so you can go back and see the different subscription boxes if you want to just get an idea of what she has to offer, because she has some beautiful seasonal subscription boxes. I absolutely love them. So just, if you are interested in that. So in this particular insert, she had put in here movies and shows to watch. So I thought that this was kind of like a fun thing to have in here. These are a few of my favorite things. Book books to read. Obviously, I have to fill these pages out, but I have them in here and they're up front, and I'm really excited about that. All right, now this next page here is my vision board. Now, I am in the process of working on putting a vision board together because I have never done one before. I have always kind of felt a little intimidated by vision boards, but Wrong did a workshop, and I'm so sorry, I forget like who actually was the instructor of the workshops, but I will link it down below. It's a live video of how she like puts vision boards together, and I was so like inspired by that. So I am going to be doing my own vision board. It's a work in progress right now, but I'm going to be doing that, and when I put it together, I will go ahead and share that with you as well. All right, so the next pages are going to go into goals. And it's very much like it's not finished, it's a work in progress, but this is what I wanted to show you, like how this planner is like working out for me, and how it's just like I'm putting it together, and I'm just kind of taking my time with it. I do have a video kind of talking about like real chat about having all of your things ready come January 1st, and how that just doesn't always happen. So if you want to see that video, I will link that down below as well. But that's why, you know, I'm working on this stuff, okay? I'm working on it. I will share it with you. But if you're new to my channel and you're just kind of like wondering like, oh, well, how come this stuff isn't set up yet? You know, it'll get done. It'll get done and it'll be fine. And I'm enjoying doing it. And that's really what your planner's for. You know, it's for you to keep you organized, happy, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm just, you know, taking my time with it and putting it together. And I'm really happy with the way that everything's working out. So I'm happy, and honestly, that's all that really matters. But I'm just sharing my experience of how I'm using this planner with you. So you get the real experience here. All right, so here are the pages for top goals. So I did put some goals on here already with stickers. So I'm like, if they're in stickers, then they're like set. But these other things that I have here are just sticky notes that I am using just to like put all of my notes on there. So just a little tip for yourself, because I know for myself, like when I write in my planner, like I want it to be like sets. Like that's just how I am. I'm not somebody that's going to use whiteout or, you know, put stickers over it, like, or just like jump to it. Like I can't do that. I need to like plan it out and figure it out and then write it in my planner, especially for something like goals and daily rituals and that kind of stuff. So I love that she has these pages in here. They have been super useful. I've never really done this before, and that's why I'm just really loving this planner so much. Not to mention the workshops that she had accompany with the planner. So there is another workshop for goals, and I'll link that one down below as well. So they're a little bit longer, like the workshops themselves are a little bit on the longer side because they are lives, they were Zooms. So what I'm going to do is once I'm ready to actually put this together, I think what I'll do is I'll do kind of like a couple of videos, one on my vision board and then one on my goals, and kind of give you like an overview of how you can do the same thing. So that is going to be the next couple of videos that I plan to film for you and share that with you. All right, so now we're into the months. Now, this is an undated planner. So I'm gonna go through and share with you like where I got the stickers from to date everything, but I just wanted to kind of show you this page next. So I do have some things covered up because they are private, personal, but the other things I have on here, you know, they're just like no big deal for me to share. So I use this page here. She's got monthly affirmations. And what I did here was I used my word for the year and I just wrote that on there. I wasn't really quite sure how I wanted to do that, but I wanted to have it filled out. So I just wrote my word for the year here, and then you got this, and then action list. These were the things that I want to get done for this month. And then I've got monthly goals, and those were a little bit more individualized, just like for me, like what I need to do, that type of thing. Body and soul. So again, I have just like a couple personal things here, so that's why they're covered up. And I just wrote down different things here that are going to pertain to like body and soul, like work on an evening routine, portion control, daily movement, journal, lettering and coloring. So these are all just different things. I know it sounds like kind of like a lot of stuff, but these are just here. And I feel like writing them down, opening this page up and looking at it really has like kind of helped me to refocus on myself. And when I initially set this up, I really like, I did it for like a self-care. That's kind of like was my initial thought on using this planner. So that's how I put this in here. So I do really like that this page is kind of just that for like me, it's my self-care, it's my action list, my monthly goals, my body and soul, because I am a caregiver, so I do care for like my family members, and they, obviously different things that go on will take precedence over, even some of the things that I need to do for myself. And I realize you should always put yourself first, but when you have like important things going on, you sort of have to like make adjustments to the schedule. And I am constantly making adjustments to my schedule because of how my life just is right now, my lifestyle. But I'm getting used to it. And I really love this planner because it's going to help me refocus on myself. And I think that that is so, so important. All right, now this little guy right here is actually one of those folded stickers that I decided to washi tape down because I am logging my weight at the beginning of the month here. So that is not a number that I will be sharing with anybody. I don't even share that with my husband. So that's why I thought it would be perfect. You can like use one of these folded down stickers and then use a little washi, and it's just like, looks like just a regular sticker. Nobody's gonna know, right? All right, so now we're into January, and I just wanna talk a little bit about the dates here because again, this is an undated planner, which I do have to say that I do not like undated planners. Like I never buy undated planners, but I bought this one. I bought this one. Again, I was an ambassador for her. I did get a discount on the planner and I just wanted to have it. And I thought, you know what, that's okay. I'll deal with it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show you how I have like dated things as well, because I do have a few sticker books here that I used for the dating on here. And for these right here, I really liked, I think I used this one. Yeah. So this is by Caliva Plan. It's Dated Basics. I'm not sure if she still has these available, but I really liked this book. It's super, super functional. And I just want to find the page that I used because she had, oh, here it is. She had these right here with different sizes on here. So I really liked this font. And I think there's there is a duplicate. She has them here where they're like, some are black fonts, and then she does have like colored fonts in here also. So if you like the idea of having a little bit more color on here, obviously I decided to go with the black because of, I wanted it to pop. So I wanted to be able to see it. So I really liked the way that turned out. And I think she had like two years worth here. So I used those on all of the tabs, including the back side here. So they all match. So I really like that because, I'm very much like, I want things to coordinate. I want them to all be consistent. Now, Wrong does have a page of stickers in the back here, which I just wanted to show you. with some months in here, and then she has some date dots that she included in here as well. That all comes together with the planner. But there was only the one set, and I wanted the stickers to be on both sides, and of course I wanted them to be the same. So by using these, that worked out perfectly for that. So I was really happy to be able to do that. And then I'm going to open up into January. So now for January, I wasn't really quite sure how I was going to be using the month at a glance. I decided to log like the orders that I have coming for the month over here. I thought that that would be a good place for them. This one right here, the month, I actually just recently added the months in here, and these, I believe, I don't remember now. They might be from this one. So Live, Love, Posh, she also has this functional sticker book, which she's got like different, yes, these are from her. These are from her. So she's got like 2 pages. One is like clear stickers, and then one is the paper. So I really liked that font. I thought it was really pretty, and it just worked really well for how I wanted it to look. I wanted it to be consistent, so I ended up using that particular sticker for like every month in here. So that worked out like really nicely. And I think I did the whole year already, yeah, for that particular labeling. All right, and then I have some things covered up again because they're private, but I did want to share as much as I can with you. The coloring in the planner, there's no black fonts in here. All right, so that was a little, I don't know, it's been a little weird for me, I guess is the best way to say it, because I personally like something that is neutral. But I discovered that I'm okay with the color. Like, I'm okay with the color. If you notice, like the grid for the month at a glance, this happens to be purple. Each month is a little bit different. And I was like, oh, how am I gonna, how am I gonna do this? Like, for me, it's just so weird to have like this color and then to have black. So I wasn't really quite sure. So when I initially set this up, I started to write with just like a purple pen because I kind of wanted it to like all match. But then I don't really like the way that that looks. I really like to have my black pen. So I went ahead and started using the black over here, and I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with it. So that's kind of why everything looks a little like off, at least for me, because this first month was just like experimenting how I was going to actually be using the planner. Now, as far as the date dots in here, because again, it's undated, so I had to date it, I discovered in the Calva Plan Dated Basics, she did these date dots. So that was one of the things that was kind of like, I don't want to say bothering me, but I guess it was, because for me aesthetically, I like things to really be matching. Especially I felt like with the lines and the numbers, again, that's just me. I have weird, like that's just me. I don't know what else to say. I know I'm not the only person out there like that though, okay? But I decided to grab her colored numbers. Here's that page. So you could see I've already grabbed quite a few of them, and coordinates the dates from this color page with the colors on the Wrong right here. So I have been, this one's a little bit off, but I've really been happy. You see how they like all coordinate in there? So I'm pretty happy with the way that that is looking. Again, you could go with like the color dots that Wrong has in her planner, like that last page that I showed you over here, like the stickers. I mean, you could obviously use that. She has 2 months worth there that you could use. Or she also has her newest sticker book Can and I Will sticker book. This is so beautiful. I did just film a detailed flip through of the sticker book, so if you want to see the details of this, I'll link that video down below. But she has like a whole year in here. So she's got the months, she's got the date dots, but they're multicolor. And that's just not my jam. Like I don't personally like all of the multicolor. I think it looks really pretty on other people's planners. Like you can see things that look really pretty, but it just may not be your style, right? But it doesn't mean it's not pretty. It's just, that's not what you like. So for myself, I like when things are more matching. So that's why I, like got these date dots, which worked out really well for me. And I don't think, I'm not done. So I wasn't quite sure how the planner was going to work out for me. So I only went as far as May because I didn't want to like do the whole thing and then be kind of like, oh, I don't know, maybe I want to change my mind. There's new planners that like Happy Planner will come out with, and those will be like July planners. So I'm hoping to continue using this planner for the whole year. But I mean, full honesty, I tend to sometimes use a planner for 6 months, like consistently, and then I'll discover something different that catches my eye and I want to try, and then I use that one for like 6 months. So that is kind of the nice thing that this is Undated, that you can definitely go in and like, switch things around. So even though I already put like the dates in here, I can very easily use this for, any June through December, because I haven't dated the rest of the planner yet. I don't think I did. I don't remember now. I think I stopped. Yeah, I think I just put in the months, and that was as far as I got. So yeah. So, but it's working out really well, and I really like the way that it looks. So if you are like me and you kind of like to have the matchy thing going, then, that's a suggestion for you. This Calibre Plan Dated Basics works really well. So at least so far. And now let's see, let's go back to, okay, so yes, here's January. I wanted to just kind of go back. I wanted to show you what I was using to date this. And I think it just looks really pretty. So I really did like that, but I am not gonna be using the purple or the coordinating pens moving forward. I'm just gonna use black, and I think I'm gonna be perfectly fine with it. All right, so the next thing that I wanna show you is the weekly and how that looks. Now I did some kind of like redesigning. I really made it my own. I'm gonna open it up and you'll see how it looks. But actually, first I'm going to show you what the page would look like completely blank. So I'm going to open up to this February so you see how the page looks and what you have to like actually work with. And then let me show you how I've gone ahead and set it up for myself. So the other thing I wanted to say is that before I open up the week to share with you is that I was using a lined vertical planner from the Happy Planner, and I really loved it. Like I fell in love with a lined vertical. I had never done lined vertical before. So I got that and I was using it, and that was the planner that I intended to use throughout this year. I had no intention of like using this the way that I currently am now using it, but because I was super happy with that. But what I decided is that I really wanted to use this planner. So I made it my own, and I added in the lines and the check boxes. So let me open it up and you can see kind of what I did here. All right, so now I do have a few things covered up again because they're personal. So that's the reason why I have this huge like sticky note on here. But let's go through like the sidebar here. So let me just show you how it looks. That way you can kind of see. So here's how the sidebar looks. So in here it's got a this week. So I just decided to add like a sticker here. I thought that was really cute. Just because I don't know. I'll probably change it out every week. We'll see what happens. But I do like this sticker. I think it's really cute. It adds a little bit more to the page. And then this part right here, top priorities, I did go ahead and write down all of the things that I needed to do for the week. So sort of like a checklist for the week, not any particular day. So I like that idea. And then the habit tracker, I really like that. So what I did here is I decided to write down evening routine. So these are like what I want to work on for this week. And actually, I forgot to check these because I'm actually filming, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So anyway, but my habit tracker's down here. So I added them in, and I really like that you can add in like your different topics, so you can change them around, obviously. And I personally am not good with habit trackers, but I really like these down here. And I actually did do these things. I just didn't check them. So see, I'm not great with checking the habit trackers, but having them here, like kind of like in my face, like open up my planner, it's here, like in my sight, and it reminds me these are the things that I want to do. So even though I didn't necessarily go back and check them, I can obviously still do that, but it's here. And I really like that because I am very much, as I'm sure a lot of people are, out of sight, out of mind. So I like to have the things that I need to do that are really important, that I want to work on. It needs to be like there in my face. Now, whether I do it every single day, you know, I might not, but habits do take a while to form. So just by seeing it there, it's like there, it's like in my mind, I'm like conscious of it. And then obviously I could change these out every week depending on what I want to work on. So if I, for instance, I have on here wash face and moisturize, like I used to be really good with doing that every night, but then I've become inconsistent with it. So I want to get back to that because it's really important for me. 8 p.m. stop projects because I will continue to work on things and then I end up like staying up too late and I have to be up early. So these are things that I want to just like really work on. And then no late night snacks because I need to stop doing any kind of late night snacks. Not that I'm eating anything like horrible, but yeah, so I've been really working on that. And so that's why I have those things on here. And like I said, once I go ahead and kind of like work these into my routine and they just become natural for me, then I can switch it up and have different, you know, things on my habit tracker. So I really love that. And then what I also did with here was I added lines in here because again, I really loved the lined vertical planner that I was using, but I didn't have them in here. You know, I had just the boxes. So I added in the lines because I wanted this planner to be super functional. I love to have these really pretty stickers, elements in here, but I'm not looking to create like this beautiful like floral spread and with the boxes and doing all of that. Not for this planner. I have other planners that I do that in and I love that. It's my creative outlet, but this one is strictly for me to be super functional in. All right, so now we're going to be going into February here. So I did pick some stickers here to label like on the like pages that coordinate with the months. I grabbed this from Hella Plans sticker book. She has like different, like I said, this is all dates and stuff in here. So I decided to just grab like one color. I was trying to coordinate the colors, but it just didn't really work out for me. So she just didn't have like enough of them. So I just decided to grab like one color, which was this one right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. I might switch these out because it doesn't match exactly. So it's kind of a little weird. See, and then I decided to have the same one in each. So some of them I feel like match a little bit better, but they're not, I love this one by the way. But like this doesn't really go, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna probably bother me. I don't know, it was like one evening, I just put them in there. I'm like, oh, just go for it. But I know myself, I probably shouldn't have done that. So, I mean, I could take the stickers off and switch them out, and I actually might switch them to Wrongs, because I do like this one in here, and I think that that would look really nice. The months that she has done for us here. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna switch them out to coordinate with and put these in there, because I think that that would look really pretty. So here is my little sticker that I already put in here. This is my folded one that I'm going to put like my weight on here. But again, it's like one of these cute little folded stickers, and I like these. They're so cute. You just put a little washi on there and nobody even knows that there's some information in there, so it's all private for yourself. So this is so pretty. I love this planner. I am in love with it. All right, so let's go into February, because this is a little bit different. I added some lines in my monthly here. So the monthlies come obviously without any lines. They come like this, because that's an undated one. All right, so I added in the numbers that coordinate the coloring, and then I decided that I wanted to add some lines. I have some inserts that I use for my monthly that are from Jane's Agenda, and she has lines in them, and I absolutely love that. That's one thing that I have really learned in my planning journey, that I need to have lines, because without the lines, to me, it just looks really messy. And again, that's for me. That's because when I write something down, I feel like it goes at an angle, or I take up too much room. And it's just, I don't like the way that it looks. Like here, I didn't use any lines, and it just feel like it looks really messy, as opposed to when you have lines, it just looks a little bit more neat and organized. So that is the reason why I have like put lines in here, not everywhere, but this one was kind of like a little bit different. But I thought I would try something for February and add these lines in here. So that is what I'm going to be trying out and seeing how I like that. And then I also still need to fill in my dates up here. And for those, I'm gonna go back to January just to show you the date dots. I really liked these, and those I got from the Live, Love, and Posh sticker book. She has this page here, and it's perfect. There's enough here for a whole year. So I will be using these date dots because I really like the way that those look, and I will be dating out my month of February. All right, so that's what I have to do for February. And then I will be adding in my lines here. And the way that I've been doing that is I have a stencil that I've been using to do that. So stencils are awesome. These right here are from the Happy Planner. I think that these are still available. I'm not really sure if they're available on the site, or I think at the time I bought these at Hobby Lobby, so you can always try out Hobby Lobby, but I really like these. One of them has got the circles, and they do like match up in here nicely. And then you just draw everything in. And then this one is the one that I've been using, and this is the one with the boxes, because I prefer, well, I can actually do either one, but I do tend to prefer like things that are more like angled, so I do like the boxes. But again, that's my aesthetic. You know, there's the round ones, you can mix them up, or I just use this for the lines, just to create lines, because I don't always need a checkbox. But I really like this. Again, it fits perfectly like in here for the most part. There's a little bit of extra room, but you can, you know, adjust it however you want. And that's really how I've been doing it. Maybe I will film like a plan with me on how I'm using the stencils for one of the weeks in February, so then that way you can see exactly how a week comes together with using my stencils and the stickers that I add. So that is something that you can look forward to I will do a separate video on a plan with me on setting this one up. It's not going to be anything really exciting because it's a super functional, but if you want to see how I do it, and then that way you get an idea for yourself. So that is really everything that I have going on in this planner so far. I just really wanted to share with you, check in with you, show you how I have set it up so far, how it's working for me. And I just am so excited about this planner. I really, really love it. Now, I do have a link for Wrong down below. I do have an affiliate link for her. Affiliate links do not cost you anything extra if you're unfamiliar with them. I just earn a little commission if you follow through the affiliate, so I greatly appreciate that. That does help me out a little bit for a little bit of income for myself. And I appreciate you using it. You don't have to, of course, but it is down below in my description. And then I also have it in my Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, then you can find that in my bio over there. There is also a discount code that will give you 10% off. And that discount code is It's a Wonderful Plan. So be sure to use the discount code to save yourself a little bit of money wherever you can, wherever, she lets you put it on there. I believe you get it on most everything unless she has it specified that, maybe it's a new product or something like that. But yes, definitely use the discount code, save yourself a little bit of money if you decide to purchase anything from Wrong. And yeah, she's got some beautiful, beautiful items. I love this planner. I cannot say it enough. The paper is super nice. There is one thing that I have to say that I'm a little bit, I don't know if I want to say disappointed. I guess so. The pens that I personally love to use are gel pens. And I have noticed, because the paper it's smooth. It's not like the smoothest paper I've encountered, but it's definitely smooth, which I like that. It's really luxurious. I love the way that it feels. But because I love using gel pens, I noticed that it kind of skips a little bit. So I have gel pens in here. Actually, for this week, I think I used a different pen just to write in like the lunches and dinners, but like everything else that I've been writing in here has been my gel pen, and that's everything that I've written in here, so far, including the colored pens here. Those are gel pens, and that is as well. But I did notice that if I'm writing for a while, it tends to start to like skip a little bit, the pen. So I have to like kind of use it on a separate piece of paper and kind of like, almost like work it through that. So that's the only thing that I've noticed that I'm a little disappointed with. But other than that, like, I am super happy with this. It's not that irritating for me for it to be a problem. I just love the planner so much. So I'm making it work, I guess, is the best way that I can really describe it. But that's the one thing that I have noticed. Let me know if that's something that you've noticed as well, if you have this planner, if you use a gel pen. But yeah, that's the only thing that I could say that I've noticed about the planner. Other than that, I am in love with it, it's funny because it's undated and I hate undated planners, but again, I'm making it work and I'm really, really enjoying putting it together. It's just been so much fun and it's super functional, and I'm enjoying even the pops of color, I think, because it is really functional. So it's like kind of like a nice little balance for me. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.